Hey everybody, welcome back to Inside the Park with Emily and Ben. Coming to you today from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Now we've been here before and we've reviewed it, and as you know, we like this ballpark, probably right below the top 10 for us. But today we're going to do a different experience. Today we're going to go hang out in Cardinal Nation and watch the game from the Hoffman rooftops. So the Hoffman rooftop area is an all-inclusive area. It includes admission to the Cardinals Hall of Fame, a full buffet throughout the game, and you get your promotional item here. It's located in the Cardinal Nation area of Ballpark Village. So let's go on in and see what it's like.
Celebrate here today. Now 2-2 with 2 outs. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Eighth inning as they took the lead. There's a swing and over.
Happy drop.
The base is loaded. The 3-1 pitch. They're kind of a swing.
So would I do the rooftop experience again at Cardinal Nation? I think I would. I was pleasantly surprised by the entire experience. The buffet started about 90 minutes before first pitch, and the buffet was available till the end of the 7th inning. Throughout the game, you could order mobily and have food brought to your seat, which was really a nice feature. And then, snacks, soft drinks, beer and wine were available, through right to the end of the 8th inning. So, for $70, I paid $70 for my ticket. I thought it was a really good deal. The other thing I would say is I was pleasantly surprised by the sight lines. I could see about 95% of the entire field. I could see both of the big boards. I could see several of the ribbon boards inside the stadium. And it actually felt fairly close to the action, even though I was across the street. And the only place you couldn't really see is right along the left field foul pole, that little corner area. But otherwise, I could see very well. And of course, they were piping in the game day broadcast into the Cardinal Nation complex. So, you could hear the action in the speaker right near you. The only thing I would say is, I would recommend you go for a night game. It was May. It was a clear, sunny day. It wasn't a particularly hot day. It was 72, 73 degrees. But it was hot up on the top of that roof. And I got a pretty good sunburn. So, there are 2 levels to that rooftop experience. There is a middle level. If you're going during a day game, get the middle level. Don't go all the way up to the top. Otherwise, I would do this as a nighttime experience. I think that's probably your better bet, so you don't get too hot up there, because the roof was literally on fire. It was hot, and I definitely felt it by the end of the game. The other things I would say about the experience, besides, the food was plentiful. There was a lot of options. You had your ballpark food, your nachos, your hot dogs, your brats, but you also had, a carving table. You had healthy options, salads, desserts. You had a whole variety of things that were really worthwhile. The other real key to the experience, too, is you also get admission to the Cardinals Hall of Fame. And that was a nice experience to be able to walk through their Hall of Fame. They had an experience there where you can, get your picture taken with bats that were game-used bats by some of the Cardinal greats. You could also get hands-on with some of the World Series rings, some of the World Series trophies as well. So I thought that was a really neat thing to do. And that's all built into that $70, for the experience. The other thing that was really nice, too, was they reserved the promotional item. So the promotional item that day was an umbrella, and didn't have to fight the crowds over at Busch Stadium at the gate to get my promotional item. They held it for you at Cardinals Nation, and you were able to pick that up and bring it out on your way out of the stadium. So overall, I highly recommend the Hoffman Rooftops at Cardinal Nation. It's a really neat way to see the game, and so the sight lines were surprisingly good. So, for the value for money and the overall experience, gets a thumbs up. Well, that's going to do it from the rooftop here in Ballpark Village at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. We hope you subscribe to the channel. Until next time, get outside and get inside the park.